Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope we're all doing really well. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm Tanya with yanxa.creations, and here I like to do all things crafty. So if you're new, welcome. I'm happy to have you. I absolutely love crafting and I love experimenting, and so I take every opportunity to try out some new products, to try out some new equipment. I just think it's awesome. I just love it. So if that's what you like, stick around. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm here every week with a new video. So as I said, I'm going to be trying out some new vinyl that I got from Amazon. And the reason why I bought this was I had been searching all through Amazon for some new HTV that was hot peel. So I know Sizer's hot peel, Cricut, Starcraft, but they're more on the pricier side. And I was looking for a set of vinyls that were pretty cost effective and I could get a hot peel. I mean, who wants to stick around with a cold peel? You want to press, peel, and go. So I was searching and I found this brand, Caregy. Now, it's not a new brand to me because I do have their glitter vinyl, but it's a cold peel. And most of the vinyls on Amazon are actually cold peels. So it took a while for me to find this one. It is the Caregy brand. So not all of the vinyls from this brand says cold and hot peel, but I found these two. I purchased the black and the white. So you can peel it cold, no problem. But if you're like me and you kind of want a hot peel, it says that you can peel it hot. Now, I don't know if it works, so that's what I'm going to be trying out. So to try it out, we're going to be adding this design right here on a t-shirt for my son. It's kind of cool. So it's a pretty simple design, but the font is a sort of a skinny font, and the skinnier fonts tend to be problematic with HTV. So I think it's a good trial for this HTV. So I'm actually going to be using a black t-shirt, and so I'm going to use the white HTV, but it's the same brand, so they should work pretty much the same. So I'm going to be using my Cricut Explorer Air 2. You're going to need a cutting mat. Now, I really want to do this vinyl justice, but I do have to say that my cutting mat is not sticky at all. All right, it's not sticky at all, so I am going to be really taping this vinyl down because of that. I'm also going to be using my t-shirt positioning rulers that I picked up from Amazon. So how does this work? So this is the top of the ruler, and it has this indentation at the back, and you will take this piece. So this is the second part of it, and you connect it. You connect it in, whoops, you connect it in like this. So you lay it down on your t-shirt, and then you have this part that has a groove that allows you to slide it up and down the ruler. All right, so you can slide it up and down the ruler, and that allows you to put your design onto the t-shirt and make sure it is straight. So the top part is actually your 3 inches down from the neck. So that will be sorted for you. The design that I'm using, I did get it from Creative Fabrica because you know that is my go-to place. But I do want to mention that Creative Fabrica is still in Black Friday mode. So if you head on over to Creative Fabrica right now, you are able to snag their Black Friday deal. And that is to pay $47 for the entire year for all access membership. It does not get better than that. So if you want to give it a try, I do have a link in the description as well. Everything that will be used today will be linked in the description if you are interested. So I'm just going to go ahead and send the design over to the Cricut, and we're going to get cutting. Okay, y'all. So I've sent the design over to the machine. My machine is actually ready, but let's start setting things up. So let me show y'all again. This is the Caregy brand, and it says, for your Cricut machine, your setting is your standard iron on. It has the instructions if you're going to be using the Cricut, the Silhouette, and the Brother machine. So fantastic where the details are concerned. All right. So it has heat and transfer. So it has on here the amount of pressure you need to use. It has on here the temperature and the time for press, and it says cold or hot peel. So that's awesome. That's what we're looking for. All right. It says Caregy 12 by 12 premium. So let's go ahead and open this up. So this roll is 12 by 12 feet. All right. So 12 inches wide and 12 feet long. It's all. So let's get it out there. And we need to set this up on our mat. So I'm just going to go ahead and move away my rulers so that we can set it up on the mat and start cutting. So for iron-on vinyl, remember when you send it to your machine, you need to reverse the image. And when you are laying your vinyl down onto the mat, you're going to lay shiny side down. All right. So let's go ahead and lay shiny side down. So we're going to start cutting. Okay, mat's loaded. So our design is now cutting, and the things that we're interested in is how well does the vinyl cut, how well does it weed, how well does it press, and is it really a hot peel? Because that's what we want. So stick around, don't go anywhere, and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed that it works, because I'm really looking forward to a hot peel vinyl at a great price. Okay, we're done cutting, so let's unload. And let's see how it did. So let's set this machine aside. All right. Okay, interesting. I can hardly see my design. I can hardly see it, but let's hope it's there. Let's hope it cut through. I probably should have checked it out before I pulled it off, but let's see what happens. Let's get this done. Okay. It's weeding up nicely. It really is. No issues. So as I said, my letters are pretty skinny, but they are holding very nicely. No problems here. Okay, we don't want to waste the vinyl, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off right about here. Okay, I can hardly see my design, so I hope I did not cut into my design. I forgot I shifted my design a little bit, so fortunately I did cut all the way over. Okay, perfect. I did not cut away the design at all. Fantastic. Everything is here. I did cut it really close though. I did cut it really close. Anyway, I'm going to speed up the weeding now. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We just need to take out the smaller letters. I think it weeded out pretty great, and as I said, I did have skinny letters and none of the letters picked up, so I think this is so far so good. These dots gave me no trouble. All of them stuck to the vinyl, so I think we're good to go. So now we just need to press. Okay, y'all, we're almost up to temperature. So Caregy says that you want to press their vinyl. I hope it's Caregy. I think so. So they're saying that you want to press their vinyl at 305 Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 seconds. I am now at 302 Fahrenheit, but I'm going to go ahead and pre-press my t-shirt. Okay. That is good. So I'm just going to pull it out so that we can get our design all set up. So again, I'm going to go ahead and pull on my rulers. It comes in 3 parts. So as I said, you have this piece, it has to stop. And you go ahead and you fit this end of the ruler into it. So let's do that. And you place it right here at the neck of your shirt. And this is your 3 inches or your 4 fingers down. That represents it. Let's pull it out a little bit more. And we have it nicely zeroed with our tag. All right, that looks good. And then we have the third piece that you can place on the ruler, and you can shift this up and down to allow you to make sure that your design is straight. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my design. All right, I'm just gonna fold it in two, really. Yeah, that looks about right. And I'm gonna go ahead and line that up right there on the ruler. And then I'm just gonna check on the ruler to make sure that I'm about the same place on either side. So I'm ending at 11 here, I'm ending at 11 there. So I think we're pretty much straight. All right, I think we're pretty straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap this down to my t-shirt, flip it over, and I'm just gonna go ahead and move my ruler out. It's not a huge design, so I didn't move it up and down, but you get the idea. So then I can just go ahead and put my design down, and we should be straight. All should be well. All right. So that looks good to me. So we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and press. We're pressing for 15 seconds. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Is this a hot peel? Is it a hot peel? Let's see. Oops. No, it is not. It's coming up. So let's press that down again. And we're going to see. I'm going to give it a few seconds and then see. All right. I'm going to shake it out. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. Shake it out. See if it's a warm peel. It said it should be a hot peel. Oh my gosh, I so want a hot peel. All right, let's try it again. And it is not peeling hot. It's not peeling hot. Oh my goodness, it is not. Guys, it's not peeling hot. It's still pretty warm. It's still pretty hot. So I'm going to try again. All right, so I'm going to take it. It's still pretty hot. I'm going to take it out from under the press and try it. Okay, we're out from under the press. It's still quite warm. So let's see if we can peel it. Okay. So I'm guessing this is more of a warm peel and not a hot peel. All right. So you don't have to wait as long, but I wanted it to be a hot peel. So it was really warm when I peeled it. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was warm. It was close enough to being hot, but you can't peel it under the press. Okay, all right. It just means I will need to take the shirt from under the press and peel it, as opposed to taking it and setting it aside, waiting for it to cool before I peel it up. So I guess it works in that way. I really was looking for a hot peel that as soon as I press, I could just peel it up and give it the second press right away. But this is still pretty fast. All right. And it weeded out nicely. I did not lose anything, nothing at all in the peel up. So I'm just going to go ahead and press it a second time. Okay, friends, there you go. What do you think? I think it did very well on the cut. I think it did very well on weeding, and the press, it pressed easily, but the peel. So it says that it's going to be a hot peel or a cold peel. So I'm kind of in between on the hot peel. So for me, a hot peel is after I press it, I can peel it immediately. This one seems to work if you pull it off the press and just wait a few seconds, not long, just a few seconds, and peel it, then it will peel up. So I guess from that point of view, it's still a hot peel because you did not need to wait for it to get cold. All right, so when I peeled it, it was still fairly hot. I pressed it a second time because the first time it was coming up hot, and once I took it off the heat press, fanned it out for a few seconds, I was actually able to peel it hot. So I guess it is a hot peel. I was a little bit disappointed to begin with, but then when you think about the fact that you have to wait, you have to wait quite a little bit of time for the other vinyls before you can peel it without it giving you any problems. I think this is still great. So I did pick this one up, and the black from Amazon. Links will be in the description if you are interested. Please let me know if you have tried this vinyl and if it worked for you right off the press. If it worked as soon as you pressed it, you are able to peel it. Let me know in case I need to adjust something. So if this was good, give it a thumbs up. If you like this product, give it a thumbs up as well. And if you like this video and you're interested in more, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm here every week with a new video. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate so much your comments. I look forward to them every week.